The first thing we're going to look at is the import surveyed drill holes in ring design. So here I've got a ring design with 2 drives and a series of rings. I'm going to use the new import surveyed drill holes tool to add as drilled drill holes within an input survey file and to a ring design. So the input file must have east, north and RL fields, as well as a ring, drive and hole number field with the information corresponding to the drill holes within each ring on each drive. So the form needs to be populated with these fields. As you can see, I'm doing that now. And then you also need to specify the ring design that you want to add the drill holes to, as well as a minimum pivot point height. And finally, a report file. When you click Run, Micromine automatically adds the as drilled drill holes to the ring design. As you can see, these green lines represent the as drilled drill holes in my example. I can then go through and look at the report file to see if there was any issues associated with the import. Micromine flags any problems, for example if a drill hole was not found or if a drive was not found. Once as drilled drill holes are added to the ring design, you can visually inspect them, you can run the various ring reporting tools over them, and you can run charge calculation tools over the as drilled drill holes. So there's a lot you can do with these drill holes. In the latest version of Micromine, you might notice that there are 3 new attributes that can be populated for ring drill holes. There's the description attribute, notes, and the comment. So whenever you select the hole and look at the properties window, you'll see these new attributes. And the idea is that you can use these to write any additional notes or information associated with those drill holes. So for example, if a drill hole is a re-drill, then I might add that as a note or a comment. So the next thing we're going to look at is the improved tunnel to centerline tool. So in the latest version of Micromine, the tunnel to centerline tool produces much nicer and neater results. We've added 2 new sliders that enable this to happen. So to show you how much better it is in Micromine 2021, I'm going to show you a result or an output from Micromine 20.5, and you can see there's a lot of noise and little branches coming off these center lines. So what I've done is I've used these sliders to sort of try to produce a cleaner result, and the result of that is the green center lines. As you can see, a lot of the noise has been removed, and I'm really able to produce a much more practical and cleaner result. We've done a lot of good stuff in ring design with respect to ring plots, and one of the first things is added some control so you can select which hole types you want to include in your ring plots. So you may want to only plot planned drill holes, or if you've imported surveyed drill holes, you might want to include them in the same plot, or you may just want to plot your as drilled drill holes. So these options allow you to do that. The next topic is the new batch plot tool. So in Micromine 2021, we've added a new tool, and it's called the batch plot tool. This tool is perfect for those people who want to create a series of ring plots and don't want to go through the interactive process. So effectively, you can select to plot or generate ring plots for all the rings in a database, all the rings on a given drive, or just select a specific ring that you want to plot. As you can see, there's a forms button, so you can save your settings in a form set and use this tool within a macro if you like. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the new summary tables in ring plots. When you go to the ring plot options window, you'll find that it looks a little bit different now. There's two new tabs. And so let's just go through it all. You have your summary table, which was something that you could do previously, but we've added some information. So now you can report the chainage, the dump angle of the ring, and so on. We've added two new tabs though. You've got the drive summary and the database summary. So as you can see, the drive summary effectively generates a summary report for all the rings along a given drive. And the database summary gives you a summary of all the rings in all the drives. So basically in everything in the database, and all the properties of that you can see in this grid list are reported and summarized in the summary table that's included in a ring plot. Finally, we've added the ability to report on the distance of a pivot point to the left and right side walls. So let's see how that all looks. So I'm going to generate a ring plot, and I'm going to select the ring. And when the plot file is generated, you'll notice that there's a number of new summary tables. And of course, this is optional, so you can choose to create them and add them to the plot, or you can choose to exclude them from the plot. So the final tool we're going to talk about is the new summary report tool. So the summary report tool has been added for those who want to create Micromine report files that include the database summary and drive summaries tables that you can also create for ring plots. So the idea is that you would select the ring design database and select the summary tables that you want to produce, and finally select a directory in which these reports will be created. Finally, if you want to create an Excel file as well, you can choose to specify the name of an output Excel file, and those summary tables will also be included in the Excel version as well. First example, I've got no rings in the database, so I'm going to go select a different database, just so you can see what the outputs look like. I'll find the database that I want to create or run the report tool on. I'll select the directory. If I want, I can add a prefix there. And then those Micromine report files will be in that directory, and the Excel file will look like something like what you're seeing in front of you. So I've got the database summary table and then the drive summary tables also.
I hope you enjoyed this video. We love to hear from our clients or other industry professionals. So if you have any questions about the topics that were covered today, or have any other feedback, please feel free to get in touch with us by contacting support or submitting an online inquiry via our website.